step into the darkness of the unknown, you have to trust that your feet will find solid ground or that you'll learn how to fly.
That was me graduating from college, January of 2020. It's now February of 2022, and I want to go back to school. Am I a fool to start over? Am I in some way regressing? I believe there's nothing more human and nothing more noble than wanting to learn. I used to think art was a very abstract thing, that as I grew wiser, I would begin to understand visionaries such as Picasso, Shakespeare, or Ansari. But what I've come to realize is that very perception of art is what has kept me from appreciating it. The idea that there was a right way to look at something, to look at a painting or listen to a song. You miss the whole picture when you're busy looking at everything through a microscope. The search for the what or the why caused an ever-present heavy fog to cloud my mind when learning to be human. This new start is in no way a regression, and I can now see this clearly because I'm approaching it from where I currently am in life, holding no goal other than to learn. I think perhaps I was a fool to begin the first time around, as a 17-year-old kid who'd barely just learned how to breathe. My first day in college being my first day in a classroom. It's miraculous I found any footing at all. When you take a step into the darkness of the unknown, you must trust that your feet will find solid ground or that you will learn how to fly. That's the quote you just heard, and it's one that I often keep on the forefront of my mind. But the truth is, more often than not, I just fell. But no matter how deep, I was never alone. Whether we fell together or they threw me a rope, my friends were always there with some kind of flashlight to guide the way forward. Forward. The radical concept that changed my perception of art, and with it, the world. The world is very complex. As I imagine you've deduced this on your own, I'll provide no further explanation. What I will offer is my hypothesis, and I can't even call it my own, that everything is nothing without balance. Black implies white, self implies other, and life implies death, which is said by Alan Watts. And if the scales are unevenly distributed, even towards the good, it is absolutely detrimental. Wealth becomes greed, love becomes possession, and thought becomes disassociation. Therefore, if we allow ourselves to sit too long in any of life's moments, be they good or bad, we miss the rest life has to offer. And since nobody wants to get stuck in a Groundhog Day, naturally, the only place to go is forward. Which for me is awfully hard to discern from backwards. Though I suppose that's why you've called the first day of school orientation, to help me get my bearings, because in some way, you've been exactly right here before. Learning what it means to be you.